this?
Yeah.
What did he talk
I tried
about?
to get him to slow down. He talked about the veterans assembly. Mr. Bryan kind of just kept going like this, and then Dr. Sayer.
Hey, good morning, Pirate Nation. This is Dr. Sayer real quick with two very important messages today. I really need you to pay attention because we have two big events. First of all, today is Super Test Day Dissemination. What that basically means is that if you took the tests on Super Test Day, the Explorer, Plan, ACT, Compass, Work Keys, ASVAB, those results are getting distributed today through your seminar teacher. That being said, some of you might not have your test scores because if your parents came to parent-teacher conference, they picked them up at that time. So if you go to your seminar class, teacher's passing them out, you don't have one, talk to your parents, they probably have a copy at home. The second thing about Super Test Day Dissemination Day is also we are sending each of you an email that explains the test and what those test results mean for you. They're short little 5-minute videos. We're going to send them to you and your parents so that you can get your results but also understand what each of that data means. And we want to make sure that you had that video that you could go back and refer to it as much as you want. That's going to be sent today. So you're going to get your results. You're also going to get a video in your email kind of explaining what that test means. If you did not take the test, if you were a senior and you were exempt, you went on the college and career experience, you will not have any test results and you won't need to have those videos, but you'll be sent the video, you just won't need to have anything to do with them. So I wanted to make sure that was very clear. We're also going to tell your parents those are coming home tonight in a phone call. So make sure you share that with your parents. The second thing, very important, next Wednesday, November 11th, we are going to have a Veterans Day Assembly. Those of you that are sophomores, juniors, and seniors, you remember this last year. Freshmen, this will be new for you. But we invite very special guests in our community, and we are very well attended. I will tell you, we have a lot of veterans showing up on Wednesday. This is a big deal. We take a lot of honor and pride in this recognition for these important people in our community. So we do have high expectations for behavior, also for showing the community what does it mean to be a Platte County Pirate. We had a great time and we had a lot of compliments last year. Please make sure you understand and meet those expectations. One thing I really want to talk about are two specific things, well, three really. First of all, if you know a military person in your community and your family that goes to church, that just is an acquaintance, be sure and invite them. Next Wednesday, 1:30 here at the high school. Invite anybody that's military, a current or a veteran. Be sure and invite them. I'm going to leave that up to you. The second thing, parking. Last year we went off with very smooth, but we are going to have to commandeer the north parking lot for our guests for that day. So if you currently park in the north parking lot, you will need to find alternative place or alternative transportation for that day, just for next Wednesday. And I'm going to remind you about this quite a bit. Here's some options. You can ride the bus. You can carpool. Get as many people that's legally allowed into the car, and you can come and park on campus. You can also park in alternative locations. We had students parking at Price Chopper, not at the businesses close to Price Chopper, but that parking lot is big enough to where if you need to spill over there, that's fine. There's also Harold Farrell Harold Farrell Baseball Park down on the other end of 92 Highway you can park at as well. There's other options, but the point being is this. I know many of you walked for many, many miles for the Royals celebration. I totally get that. These are our most honored guests in our community. These are our veterans. These are our military families. We can show them that same respect. If you need to park a little bit away from campus just for one day, I think that's very, very doable. And I will tell you, last year we did not have a problem with this. Our kids responded, our seniors and our juniors stepped up and really met the challenge. Be sure, next Wednesday, tell your friends, mark it on your calendar that the north parking lot will be closed to student parking. Make sure you find an alternative transportation mode. All right? I'm going to remind you about this. The last thing is expectations. I know this is going a little long, but in a military ceremony, there are times to applause and times to not applause. And last year we found a little hiccup. One of the things that we realized is at the end of taps, taps is where the trumpet comes in. It's usually, you see these in movies where there's a fallen soldier. There is not an expectation for an applause after the taps, and that's going to be the trumpets call at the end of a funeral. Most of you know what that means. We'll certainly talk more about this, but I will tell you, there's no need for applause after taps. That's a moment of remembrance. And so I know that's kind of counterintuitive. We wanted to make sure you understood that as well. We're going to talk more about this on Tuesday, but I wanted to get that reminder out there today. Always, thank you very much, and always proud to be a Pirate.
Good morning, Pirates, and welcome to PCTV News. I'm Lauren Leocardi.
And I'm Mallory Stoner.
So, Mal, you excited about the game on Friday against Kearney?
Yeah, I think we're going to take those Bulldogs back to the pound where they belong.
Oh, for sure, Mal, yeah. There is a Veterans Day Assembly on Wednesday, November 11th. Seniors, don't forget to check the counseling website for scholarship opportunities. There is a SAD meeting tomorrow before school. Now let's send it over to Haley for sports and weather.
Thanks, Lauren. Congrats to the football team advancing to the next round of districts, beating Smithville 36-7. They play Kearney this Friday. Good luck, guys. Cross country ran at Jesse James Park for sectionals, where Rebecca Geddes took second, Aaron Straubel took 54th, and Jackson Letcher took 16th. Geddes and Letcher will be competing at state on Saturday in Jefferson City. This Saturday, our Spirit Squad will be competing at state in Columbia, so wish them good luck. Winter sports have officially started this week, and you must have a physical to participate in practice. Girls basketball in the North Gym, boys in South Gym, and wrestlers in the multi-purpose room. All practices start at 3. And now for the weather. Today's weather is a cloudy and stormy 74, and tonight will be cool and 41, and tomorrow will be sunny and 61. That's all I have for sports and weather. Back to you, Mal.
Thanks, Haley. The fall musical production of The Music Man is November 12th, 13th, and 14th. Admission is $7. The Northland Career Center is having an open house on November 12th from 4:30 to 7:30. A chili dinner will be served to those who attend. Now let's wish a happy birthday to those who are celebrating these next few days.
Happy birthday to Colton Butcher, Tori Hamilton, Lacole Morial, Toby Usher, Chase Webb, Baylor Cox, Ryan Coyle, Kylie Iman, Skylar Crowley, Samuel Jeffers, Amy Lett, and Tristan Miller. Now it's time for the world news.
The Space Agency is likely to reveal key science findings about the red planet's atmosphere. It's the latest in a series of out-of-this-world discoveries about Mars. We may not know exactly what NASA is going to say, but we do know that the news will have something to do with the atmosphere of Mars and the spacecraft, which has been orbiting the planet for the past year.
The hacktivist group Anonymous says it will release the names of more than 1,000 Ku Klux Klan members on Thursday as a part of its continuing online attack against the white supremacist group. Earlier this week, Anonymous announced it had infiltrated the KKK's Twitter accounts and websites, and the names of some KKK members. They will release more information at 11 a.m. on Thursday.
The World Series is over. You're getting free Taco Bell breakfast, and you have Kansas City Royals outfielder Lorenzo Cain to thank for it. Cain's stolen base during Game 1 not only helped his team win the World Series over the New York Mets, but helped earn free Taco Bell AM crumb traps for all.
Airports in Indonesia should reopen Thursday as the Mount Rinjani began erupting earlier this week, spewing ash more than 11,000 feet in the air and coating villages and farmlands. Officials advised airlines to avoid flying routes near the volcano, including Bali's main international airport, for fear that ash could be drawn into the engines and cause significant damages in flight. Nearly 700 flights were canceled or delayed.
Driver Matt Kenseth's appeal of his 2-race suspension will be heard this morning in Concord, North Carolina. The suspension, which also includes 6 months probation, was one of the most severe penalties against a driver for an on-track incident in NASCAR history. Kenseth is being punished for slamming into Joey Logano in retaliation for a crash 2 weeks earlier when Logano sent Kenseth spinning while he raced for the lead.
That's all we have for you today, Pirates.
Thanks for watching PCTV News.
And have a great day.